Alright guys, today is the day. The Czinger 21c special event is here, and today I will be having a deep look into what is quite probably the first card I won't spend a single dollar in order to max it out because of a main reason that I will make sure to explain today, even though I'm pretty sure that you all know what I'm about to say. Either way, today I will let you know which are my thoughts about this entire special event, the performance of the Czinger 21c, and why you shouldn't invest your tokens on this card despite I might do. So let's get into it. First thing first, by having a look at the requirements, we can conclude that this special event is what we could expect for an S-Class card with a rank of over 5,000 points. In order to unlock the following stages, you will need the Legends Pass card, this is the TBR Sagaris, and then we have the Aston Martin Victor, which has an ongoing card hunt, the Jaguar whose name is far too long and which is having a Grand Prix as well, and then the Aston Martin DBS Zagato, which was released at first on the Drive Syndicate, and thus I think it's a card not many of you guys own. At last but not least, we have the quite common Puritalia Berlinetta and the infamous Bugatti Veyron, a completely useless, extremely expensive S-Class card which has appeared a couple of times and which now we will need in order to max out this Czinger. Talking about the Czinger, this entire special event, if you have all what it takes to complete it until the very last condition, gives 85 blueprints of the card, the bare minimum to unlock it, 2500 tokens, an absolute ton of credits which I haven't got the patience to count, and unluckily for anyone trying to gold it, there are only 15 epic import parts you can obtain by playing all stages, unless you are like a Simo or a highly skilled player capable of consistently holding the top 1 in the last ranked stage. In that case, you will get the 16th epic import part, which will allow you to gold max this Czinger. So now that we know how the special event of this card is the Czinger any worth it? Honestly, the truth is that as for now, it's not. The Czinger has an extremely high rank for the performance it delivers, and you can realize about that if you try it at the current Overclock Showcase time limited event. The card accelerates extremely quickly, but the top speed is not anything outrageous, and the drive radius and handling aren't the very best, making this card not really pleasant to drive. In all honesty, with some players calling it even worse than the Asphalt Owl, another S-Class card with insane acceleration and 200 rank points less than this Czinger once it's gold. But if this card is that bad, and I'm basically recommending to you all guys to not to spend any tokens or real money on this, why am I saying that this will be the first card I will max without spending a single dollar? Well, the answer might be obvious for some of you guys. The cheap purchases age is over, in a nutshell. Just like I said it will happen on the video I made talking about the topic, it's been less than a month and Gameloft already adjusted most of the prices in both Turkey and Argentina, so the tokens I have been saving up for this moment come really handy to keep making videos and completely maxing out cards for at least 1.5 years, depending on the trends. And that's why I won't likely max out this Czinger right at the beginning of the special event, but instead I will wait until I complete the entire special event, and only then I will use my tokens in order to try to spend the least of them to max it out. Let's remember, if I want to keep making content about this game, I will have to change my mindset. The times of overspending are well over, and now it's time to get a far more careful approach. Of course, that doesn't mean that I won't get my Legends Pass, and maybe some time limited events pass in case there is a new card available through a card hunt in the future, but yeah, I don't think I will spend nearly as much as I used to spend in the past. And honestly, it kinda feels bad to spend tokens in such a mid card as this Czinger is. It might be something to have fun races in classic multiplayer maybe, but aside from that, there isn't any reason to go for this card really. And obviously I encourage you guys to not to spend on these packs, mostly because the bars of speed packs will give far better stuff and cards for your garage than spending 40,000 tokens just to max this Czinger. However, if you are a big fan of this card and you really want to own it no matter what, I'm not forbidding anyone to spend on this card, because at the end of the day you are the ones in charge of your own account and you can decide on your own, but at least I will give you my personal advice, and based on that you might have more information, and thus you will spend in a way that you will get the best out of your resources. As usual, you all guys know that you are invited to let me know your thoughts about this new special event, as well as your plans for the future, like if you will just save up your tokens, or if you are a Czinger 21c unconditional and thus you have to spend your tokens on it, in the comment section. Make sure to drop your like, subscribe in order to not miss absolutely anything about Asphalt Legends Unite, and I will see you really soon as usual with much more Asphalt content. Goodbye guys.